there was a day when you could walk into a place that we called Bottle and Cork or any liquor store USA, and right behind the rack, behind the person ringing up your Snickers bar, you had Sherry, you had jugs. And for the longest time, in the 70s and the early 80s, the magazines were just up there. They didn't have that we'll call it a muff guard. They didn't have that thing that covered the women. That came later when they started blocking it, and it would say Penthouse on a black plastic guide, or Cherry, or Jugs, or Hustler, or Swank, or what.
I don't remember them being in full view.
Oh,
they weren't like that in Indiana. I never saw the bottom.
In the 70s and 80s, there were magazines and racks. You would see the racks and the racks. They didn't do that big cover-up until later on. Like mid to late 80s, they started covering more skin. But in the 70s and early 80s, you'd see everything.
Well, there was a little more. I don't know about the 70s because I was between 1 and 5. But in the early 80s, as I was starting to kind of notice these things when we would walk into the one little store we had there in Indiana, I didn't see bottom ever like that. I didn't see that.
And even when we were in high school, like 8th grade, 9th grade, sophomore, I'd ask the guy, hey, can I check out that Cherry? Who's on the cover of that? And they'd hand him to you.